The Department of State Services failed to produce the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before the Federal High Court in Abuja for continuation of his trial on Monday. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, journalists and supporters of Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igbo, were barred from witnessing his hearing on Monday. It was gathered that Igboho's supporters arrived in court as early as 7:30 a.m., anticipating the arrival of Igboho, who has been in detention since Thursday. The Yoruba activist was said to have arrived at the court hours earlier for the trial, which was scheduled for 10 a.m. to avoid the possibility of any drama or clash. At number 9, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party Governors Forum and governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, has alleged that governors who defected to the ruling All Progressives Congress did so to avoid being prosecuted for their corrupt deeds. Tambuwal noted that the remaining PDP governors will not be intimidated. The governor, who was represented by the governor of Taraba State, Darius Ishaku, spoke at the gala night held at the Bauchi Government House Banquet Hall to welcome the PDP governors in the state on Sunday. The governors who are in the state to hold meetings and strategize ahead of 2023 were hosted by Governor Bala Muhammad. At number 8, the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria has given a 21-day ultimatum to the federal government to sort out the issue of continuous underpayment of members who are clinical lecturers in universities across the country or risk total strike. The ultimatum was issued by the National President of MDCAN, Professor Kenneth Ozoilo, at a press conference in Jos on Monday. The association said the decision to issue the ultimatum was reached during the association's Emergency National Executive Council meeting held on July 19, 2021. At number 7, commercial activities were paralyzed in Onitsha and Nnewi areas of Anambra State on Monday morning as persons suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra blocked off roads with bonfires. The bonfires were used to frustrate vehicular movement in the two cities, including entrances into major markets. The action of the IPOB members is reportedly in connection with the trial of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. Commuters heading to Onitsha from Enugu, Awka and the northern parts of the country were forced to stop at the Onitsha toll gate, a distance of about 8 kilometers to the main market. At number 6, the Lagos State Special Offences Court in Ikeja, Lagos State, has adjourned the alleged child molestation case against Nollywood actor Olarenwaju Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, to Tuesday, July 27th. The trial judge, Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo, adjourned the matter after the counsel for comedian Adekola Adekanya, popularly known as Princess, played primary evidence against the embattled actor. It was gathered that the court sent reporters out before playing the video clip, which was said to have captured Baba Ijesha allegedly molesting a 14-year-old girl in the care of Princess. At number 5, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Hakeem Odumosu, has charged 48 Yoruba Nation agitators who were arrested on Saturday, July 3, 2021 in Ojota, Lagos State, before a magistrate court sitting in Yaba. The communications manager for Yoruba Self-Determination Group, Ilanomo Odua, Maxwell Adeleye, said the agitators were charged for unlawful assembly, unlawful society, and conduct likely to cause breach of public peace. At number 4, President Muhammadu Buhari has embarked on a 3-week trip to London for a global education summit and medical checkup. This was made known in a statement released on Monday by the Senior Special Advisor to Buhari on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina. He said after the summit, the president will also spend time in London for a medical checkup. The summit, which will be co-hosted by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson, and the President of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, will bring together heads of state and government, as well as stakeholders and youth leaders, and provide a platform for partners to plan a way forward towards transforming education systems in partner countries through exchange of best practices. President Buhari will also hold a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Boris Johnson. He's expected back in the country in the second week of August. At number 3, 20-year-old Uduak Akpan, the prime suspect in the murder of Akwa Ibom job seeker Inubong Umoren, has pleaded guilty to the crime. Akpan was arraigned before a state high court in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State on Monday morning. Recall that Inubong Umoren was lured out of her home with a fake job interview in April, after which she was raped and killed by the suspect. Her remains were buried in a shallow grave in Akpan's family house where the crime took place. At the ruling on Monday, Akpan, who was arraigned alongside his father, however, pleaded not guilty to the charge of rape. At number 2, the publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore, has been arrested by the Federal High Court in Abuja as the court resumed the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. In a WhatsApp message, the Buhari Must Go activist said he was picked up by security operatives from the court premises during a Facebook Live session on Monday morning. There were reports of tight security around the court as the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in DSS detention, resumed. Journalists and lawyers were barred by DSS officers from entering the court on the ground that they were not accredited to cover the trial. However, hours later, Sowore announced he had been released alongside others. He said, "They have just released us. They dragged, harassed and beat us. They took us to the Federal Secretariat Police Station. I told them they have no right to arrest me." Finally, at number 1, the Department of State Services failed to produce the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, before the Federal High Court in Abuja for continuation of his trial on Monday. Government lawyer MB Abubakar blamed Kanu's absence in court on logistical problems when the case was called up at about 11:09 a.m. While acknowledging that the matter was slated for hearing, Abubakar told the court that he was ready to proceed in Kanu's absence, adding that he has 3 witnesses ready to testify. Meanwhile, Kanu's lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, told the court that the life of his client was in danger and that he had been unable to have access to Nnamdi Kanu for the past 10 days. The trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, however, stated that the case could not go on in the absence of the defendant. She also made an order directing the DSS to grant Kanu access to his lawyers. Justice Nyako also ordered that Kanu must be produced before the court on October 21, 2021, which is the next adjourned date for the matter. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.